So how are you feeling? You okay?
Yes, but I still can't believe he's gone.
So there's a picture of Daniel Cleaver. That's Hugh Grant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Then we see the congregation, all beautiful, glamorous women, all crying.
His death seems to have hit the Eastern Europe teenage modeling community particularly hard.
Eastern.
The Eastern.
Yeah, because he was fucking all the Eastern European, Eastern European models.
Woman, yeah.
So you be Jude as well.
They found the flight recorder, but still no bodies.
Yeah, in the Australian outback, and strangely fitting that he died going down in the bush. Do you get the joke?
Not exactly, but I guess it.
The bush is the outback, the countryside in Australia.
Yeah, the
but
bush.
It also means the bush
Of the car? No.
a woman.
Ah, of the bush of a woman. Okay,
The
okay.
the
Yeah.
hair.
Of course. Got it now. The bush, yeah, of course.
So a random guy, John, takes his place next to Bridget. A hush descends and the service begins. What's the service?
La misa, no?
Yes, exactly. So a dour-looking minister, dour means?
Like,
Yes,
boring.
exactly. Assumes the pulpit. So you can be the minister as well, but you have to be boring.
Okay. Dear friends, we are gathered here to celebrate the life of Daniel Vivian Cleaver. Daniel was a kind and wonderful son, a loving uncle and brother, a fantastic friend.
That was good. A selfish but gifted lover. Bridget gives a little smile but then stops in her tracks.
Fuck! What the fuck is he doing here?
So now we see Mark Darcy, who is Colin Firth,
Colin Firth.
at the back of the church. A little older, a little greyer, but still handsome. He's there with an attractive woman, Camilla, on his arm. You be Jude and Bridget.
Okay. You know what he's like, wanting to do the decent thing.
Is that his wife?
Bridget nods. Nods is no, saying no.
You tell me.
Yeah, it's like no, it's saying no.
No.
Nods is no.
No.
Like this.
No.
No?
The opposite.
Ah, it's yes.
Nod is yes.
Sentir,
Shake
no?
your head.
Sorry,
is
sentir, no? It's like
Nod
nods, yes. So, okay. She's pretty. I mean, yes, conventionally, I suppose.
Okay, so what you're doing here is you're not thinking about. You have two things you have to think about at the same time. You have to think about what you are trying to pretend to be to the other people and who you really are that you're trying to hide. So, to the other people, what are you trying to say?
That she's not pretty.
No, what you're trying to say is you're just talking and you don't care.
Yeah, that you don't care about him, yeah.
You don't care about him and you don't care about her. That's what you're trying to pretend.
Okay, I get it.
But how do you really feel?
Okay, no, I feel really pissed off.
Yes, because she's the beautiful and she's
woman,
with him.
She's super beautiful. And
exactly.
She's her wife, no?
So you have to think about the two things at the same time.
Okay.
So you understand what you have to do. You have to be acting like you don't care, but also acting that it slightly slips out that you do.
Yeah.
But you're trying to hide it. Like, imagine if you're drunk, but when you're drunk, you try to hide it.
Yeah.
No?
Okay.
So try that again.
I mean, yes, conventionally, I suppose.
Not quite.
Not
then.
quite. It's difficult.
Suddenly, it's difficult. Suddenly, Darcy looks over. Bridget, aware of Darcy's gaze, grabs on random John's arm. Okay, so you're pretending to be with the boy.
With the boy. Sorry, I'm just very emotional.
Okay, again, not great. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? No M's.
Sorry, I'm just very emotional.
So, she's trying to pretend that she's got lots of boys with her, to Darcy. She doesn't even know this guy. She feels a bit stupid because she's grabbing hold of him. Okay.
That would be something like, sorry, I'm just very emotional, really.
Darcy looks over, she pretends not to see, and effectively brushes the fluff from a bewildered John's shoulder. Bewildered? Doesn't understand anything.
No, okay.
He's confused. Darcy faintly but discernibly registers this. John tries to shake himself free. Bridget struggles to cling onto his arm, but John uncouples himself and Bridget is left alone. Darcy glances over. Okay, now you're also the minister.
Yeah. I would now like to invite his loved ones up to share... No.
You split your chunk.
Sorry. I would now like to invite his loved ones up to share some of their memories of Daniel.
Shazza gives Bridget a nudge as if to say, go on. Bridget contemplates the idea as a glamorous young woman gets up from the front pew. So one of these models he's been fucking.
Yeah.
This is you.
Whispers to you. You know, he could be very sensitive. He could make you feel like you were the only woman in the world. I remember when he took me rowing on the Serpentine and quoted Kids by Heart. Where bet you going, you devil maid? And what have ye there in the basket?
Bridget drifts off in fond reverie. The glamorous young woman stands up in the pulpit. You be the glamorous woman as well.
I don't get this.
So, what Daniel Carver has been doing, the character played by Hugh Grant, he's been quoting poetry.
I understand.
Old
poetry, classical
poetry.
Got it.
To the ladies.
Yeah.
And the glamorous young woman stands up and she says this. So she's she's quoting old poetry.
Okay. Yet I'd little fairy just fresh from the dairy. Will you give me some cream if I ask it?
Okay. In the front pew, several more young women look at each other awkwardly, clearly sharing exactly the same memory, because he's been quoting the same poetry to
all women.
To all the women. Okay, you read the stage directions.
Stage directions. Bridget, Shazza and Jude all laugh. They can't help themselves. The rest of the congregation look at them disapprovingly. Mark and Bridget make fleeting, but definite eye contact as he catches her mind, gorgeous, life-affirming laugh.
You're just sounding boring, okay? What you're not doing is you're not reading ahead.
Okay.
As he catches her gorgeous, life-affirming laugh. You need to think, because you're not seeing your chunks, so you need to think as subject, verb, then object. Her gorgeous, life-affirming laugh. Okay. That's all one object, because what you're not doing is you're not thinking subject, verb, object.
Okay.
Then you're just reading word by word.
Okay.
Then you sound shit.
Okay. Mark and Bridget make fleeting but definite eye contact as he catches her mind, gorgeous, life-affirming laugh.
Bridget then looks sadly at the portrait of Daniel at the front.
Would anybody else like to say a few words?
No one in the congregation stands up. After a nudge from Shazza, Bridget gets up.
Daniel was a man who touched many of us, here today, including me.
Okay, so what's the joke?
Well,
no words.
That he was with a lot of women, basically, including her.
Okay, the joke is a play on words. This is called a double entendre, a doble sentido. Sí. What's the double?
Well, who touched many of us, touch hurt, and because we are so sorry, and touch sexual touch.
Yes, exactly. Okay, there's a small awkward pause, but she continues unabated. Unabated means?
Sin desmoronarse, ¿no?
Without stopping.
She
just carries on.
She carries on, yeah, okay.
Bridget.
Right now, if Daniel were here, he would have told me to shut up, Jones, and he would And he would have been right. All I really need to say is, I miss you, dear Daniel. We all do. Thank you.
Okay, so if you're reading this, how do you feel? How do you really feel?
Like really in contact with Daniel, no? Like It's like if
And how are you pretending to feel?
you pretend to feel sorry, you pretend to feel like really sad. No?
So you're trying to pretend to be formally sad and all of this, but how do you really feel?
A bit pissed off, a bit angry, no? As
Why?
well with him. Well, because he was with a lot of women, no? Apart from,
and you see all the women here.
of course, and you see all the women there, and
So,
it's like,
so you have two levels you have to do here. Okay, this is more complicated. You have to, at the same time, be doing the formal thing, like for your grandmother, but at the same time, underneath, you're pissed off with him because he fucked all the other women, and they're all there.
yeah, okay,
And everybody can see it.
yeah, of course, it's obvious.
So you feel stupid.
Yeah, so you feel a bit stupid.
But at the same time, you're pretending like you don't feel stupid,
Yeah,
that you
and you
don't
pretend
care.
to be clever as well,
You
no?
pretend to be clever, you pretend to be nice and formal, like
Yeah.
you're giving a speech with the town hall.
Yeah,
But in the real time, you are a female.
Yeah, of
you
course.
are okay. So you have to be able to think about the
Okay.
two things at once.
Okay. Right now, if Daniel were here, he would have told me to shut up, Jones. And he would have been right.
You're not doing enough contractions. That's what's making it sound like you're reading a book and not speaking. Because you have to think that even if you're reading a script, you have to make it sound like you're talking. It's easier here because it's written in spoken language. And you've also got the contraction. He would have been right.
And he wouldn't be right.
He would have been right, or you could even say he would have been right. Yeah, he would have been right.
He wouldn't be right. No?
Yeah, he would have been right. You need to make those contractions, otherwise you're sounding like you're
Okay.
just reading a script.
Okay. Right now, if Daniel were here, he would have told me to shut up, Jones. And he wouldn't been right.
He would have been right.
He wouldn't been right. He wouldn't been right.
Pause. Okay. What you also need to do is you're not changing.
Okay.
Even though you've only got 3 lines, you need to change. So you need to say, he would have told me to shut up, Jones.
Okay.
Shut up, Jones. No, you can even try and imitate to give that added value. And he would have been right.
And he wouldn't be right.
Pause. Then change.
Okay. All I really...
Then you get serious. No.
Yeah. I know.
Because here you have a joke. No.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jones. Oh. And then
Yeah.
you start talking
Yeah.
about how I miss you. So you need to get
Good.
that change. Because
Got
if
it.
you're not getting the change, you're all the same time boring the same.
Got it.
It doesn't matter whether we're reading Bridget Jones or you're speaking to whoever. Okay, so try the whole thing now. So you start. Let's say we'll try start normal. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have the little joke. Shut up, Jones. And then we have the change to be serious. You actually do mean it. Even
Okay.
though he was whatever, you do mean it. Okay?
Okay.
So try the three
Okay.
things.
Right now, if Daniel were here, he would
If
have
Daniel
told...
were here. We're here.
If Daniel... Right now, if Daniel were here, he would have told me to shut up, Jones.
You're missing You
No.
need to make this joke bigger.
Okay.
Okay, try and make the joke bigger.
Okay.
And try and imitate him.
Okay.
Even though you're a woman imitating a man.
Okay.
Or maybe his English accent or something,
Okay.
or the way he speaks or his body.
Okay.
This will make you more funny.
Okay.
Do you remember when we looked at Ellen DeGeneres?
Yes,
And
yeah.
she does the serious.
Yeah?
She's talking about the environment and the serious. Then she makes a joke.
Yeah, yeah,
No?
that's
It's the
super
same
fun.
thing.
Yeah. Right now, if Daniel were here, he would have told me to shut up, Jones. And he wouldn't be right. All I really need to say is, I miss you, dear Daniel. We all do. Thank you.
Okay, there you got it. You could have even made it bigger on that shut up Jones, okay, but that's fine. No, but you can see that what is really making it easy for us here is that the script is so well written.
Can you do it? Just to learn?
I'd prefer that just to explain to you how to do it,
Yeah.
and that you should try to do it your way rather than you try and copy me. But
Yeah.
all I'm trying to say is you have to be able to recognize
Yeah, you are
the
right.
keys. The key to this is that you don't give the joke away before you start.
I know what you mean. Otherwise, you
So,
don't get it. You don't.
So, all the way up to here, you can read it like normal. As if you're going to say, oh, he was a good man, and he was this, and he was that.
But here it's like...
Then you have the joke, which they're not
Shut up, Jones. Oh,
Yes.
Shut up, Jones.
Yes. The joke is that he would have told you to shut up, but that's it. No?
Cool.
So, but you're not anticipating that, so you don't give it away before.
I get it.
So that,
Cool.
then it becomes funny, you see? And because people always say to me, how can I be funny? I'm not funny, I can't make jokes. But the way to do it is to do these technical things. Then once you've made the joke, and he would have been right, then you can go back and you have to make the change to another register.
I understand.
So in only three sentences, or 2 sentences, you've done several different things. That's more difficult.
I agree. That's
And the second thing we've been learning today is that you have to be able to think about what you really want to say and what you want to pretend to be saying so that people think.
Yeah.
You do this when you're acting, but you also do this whenever you people say to me, the woman in Roche, she's having a baby, so I sent her this as well, and she has to do a presentation to her team, and I'm thinking, well, you have to say, she has to leave to have a baby, you have to leave because I have to leave because of a baby, I'm so sorry to leave you and all this stuff. But I'm thinking, you have to be thinking, in 6 months' time, you want to be getting a big pay rise, need to get more money, you need to get promotion because the baby's going to be expensive. This is what you've got to be thinking.
Exactly.
But what you've got to be coming across is that you care about all your team and all this stuff. But what you really care about is the new money for the baby.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have this in everything. But
Yeah,
when
of
you're an
course.
actor, the comedy comes from here, from this,
Yeah.
from the same thing. Okay, so we're going to pause so you can do your car.
Yeah. I forgot, huh?